Beasley, Lance Stephenson, Dwight Howard fighting the big three. Now, here's the situation. A massive brawl erupted during the Big Three Basketball League's opening game in Los Angeles. The altercation involved former NBA player Dwight Howard, Mike Beasley, and Lance Stephenson, ultimately forcing the game forfeit and resulting into multiple league suspensions. Now, the game ended up being forfeited. The Dwight Howard team was going to win anyway. I think that's why Lance and Mike started the fight. You know what I mean? But what happened was a couple suspensions happened, and so Mike Beasley team won't forfeit multiple weeks because they won't have enough players. Cube did a thing where he like rotated the suspension. So it's like Lance Stephenson is suspended for one game, served in 2 weeks against Detroit Amps. Mike Beasley suspended for one game in week 3 versus the Chicago Triplets. And Dwight Howard avoided a suspension, which prompted public criticism and Instagram reaction from Beasley questioning the league's consistency. Now, if anybody's seen that Big Three game, Dwight Howard could have easily muscled Beasley and Lance at the same time. He could have easily beat him up. They was overzealous. I think Mike Beasley and Lance Stephenson been feeling themselves since last season, I guess, when they won. And they came into this year after one-on-ones with each other, fighting each other. And now I think they're getting a little froggy with the swinging and they're trying to act tough. But the thing is, if anybody's seen that fight, Mike Beasley can't fight, bro. So for him to do all that holding with Dwight Howard, all extra stuff, and then, you know what I mean, trying to get Dwight Howard suspended, knowing that if Dwight Howard wanted to, he could have trashed him. He could have dumped him on his head. And he didn't, and he going to bitch about it, to me, don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Mike Beasley got another chance in the spotlight, and he's starting to take it for granted again. You know what I mean? I think the old habits die hard because there's no reason for you to do anything but show up and play basketball, bro. You got your chance in the spotlight again. The NBA didn't want you because of antics like this, and now you showing Cube he might have made a mistake by making you one of the faces because, believe it or not, you're one of the faces of the Big Three. They put you on a podcast, you busting more moves and stuff, and it's because of the Big Three, and it's disrespectful to Cube for what you're doing. Let's just start there. Second, Lance Stephenson. Lance Stephenson, you're drawing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where this attitude come from, where you feel as though you want to get physical with everybody, because in the NBA, you didn't do that. So I think that's the problem with Cube is not finding people enough or having big enough consequences for the things that they doing, and this is showing. And Cube is going to start cracking down on it, and you're going to make the league less desirable when more rules start cutting down where it's taking people money. Because there's, like I said, there's no reason for you to fight. Y'all old heads, y'all past NBA joint, past the NBA age. You got a whole new league that's dedicated. You on national TV, CBS, and you disrespect Cube by throwing punches and stuff. Which is, I can see if Dwight Howard was throwing punches at you and people was trying to fight you and you defend yourself, but you are the first one to throw a punch. All Mike Beasley had to do was let Dwight Howard go from hugging him, and then the whole situation would have been over. But I think he wanted something to happen because they was losing. And when people lose, that can't take losing, sore losers, they pull out all the antics and all the extra shit, you know what I mean, to get away from the game, you know, like either trying to bully, and you can't bully Dwight, so he doing the extra shit to try to get him ejected too, which it didn't matter. They were going to win regardless. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get the legitimacy of what Mike Beasley thinking what he's saying is, because, dog, you got to chill, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's just disrespect to Cube. You know what I mean? You see what he built, and Dr. Dre was there, a bunch of stars in the building, national TV. and you want to go acting like a nigga. I mean, there ain't no way else to put it. Y'all went and y'all act like niggas. And the last point on this, I want to get to Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard, you need to start. Sometimes I wish Dwight Howard was mean like Shaq, because he got all the strength, all the size to be a bully, and he easy going. There's no way if Mike Beasley would have kept holding Shaq like that for that long, there's no way he wouldn't have caught an elbow to the face, mugged, punched, slammed. There's no way you're going to hold Shaq that long when he's saying, get off me. And Dwight Howard don't have a mean streak in him. He's a good guy, and there's nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? Like, the world needs good people. But when it comes to basketball, I just wish he would be a little meaner, bro, to just let him know, like, stop playing with me, because they think they could play with him because he play around. You know what I mean? But they forget how big and strong he is. Dwight Howard could be in the league right now. Matter of fact, I don't even know how he's not on the NBA. He can literally, if he was on that Spurs team at center with Wemby as power forward, Spurs would have won that chip. In the shape he in right now. So Dwight Howard, I can't really say nothing against him, because besides the fact that he wasn't meaner, but he didn't get a suspension. So I think he moved the right way. He ain't losing no money. He could still be there to help his team. And Lance and Mike, y'all gotta deal with the consequences of repercussions of trying to be tough, because it don't work in the real world. You know what I mean? In the business world, in the real world, any world. It's trying to be tough just don't work. You know what I mean? Especially when people seeing y'all fight each other and neither one of y'all can fight, bro. It cracked me up when people who can fight, know they can't fight, always try to set off the fight, and they always lose. Like, it's just a matter of just letting shit go, play ball. Because who knows? I mean, y'all was losing, but maybe y'all could have came on the streak and came back. You know what I mean? And used some of that fuel to set your fire up to finish the rest of the game. But you would never know now, because y'all got kicked out for trying to be tough and swinging, nothing connect. So now you want to be known for the person who set it off but didn't connect. Like, come on, wait, I don't see no cool points. You don't get no cool points for what y'all did. But shout out to Dwight Howard. Shout out to the big three, Ice Cube, Lance and Mike. Y'all gotta get y'all shit together, man. And it's not me just coming at y'all, because I'm not trying to dish y'all or nothing, but no disrespect. With all due respect, y'all not what y'all think y'all are. So just play ball, bro. Y'all not what y'all think you are. You're not in the streets. Y'all play ball all y'all life. Be ball players, bro. That's all y'all got to do. Shout out to Q.
Yeah, this is a crazy ass killer. You know what I'm saying? This is Hoover from Silicon Valley. This is Dwight from Dodgeball. I'm on the Buck Bandit podcast. Chris Williams, check it out.
The king can't always be the damn king by itself. I need servants to step up.
Turn me up a little bit.